Why my playlist never changes. I remember the look on my friend Sarah's face. We were driving, windows down, sun blaring. She'd just plugged her phone in, ready to blast the latest chart topper. Her fingers hovered over the screen. "What do you want to hear?" she asked, smiling. My stomach churned. I'd usually just mumble, "Oh, anything's fine," then silently count down the minutes until I could switch it back to my beloved 90s rock. I used to think I was the only one who felt such a strong aversion to anything released after, say, 2005. Everyone kept telling me I needed to update my taste. "You live in a time warp," my brother would joke, scrolling through my Spotify, shaking his head. Friends would play me their favorite new artists, their eyes alight with excitement, while I'd just nod politely, trying to find anything to connect with. It felt like I was missing some essential cultural gene. Was I just old-fashioned? Stubborn? Part of me worried I was closed off, refusing to embrace new experiences. The internal monologue was exhausting. Maybe I should try harder. Maybe I'm just being difficult. But the truth was, new music rarely gave me that feeling, that deep, resonant thrum in my chest. One rainy afternoon, scrolling through a psychology blog, I stumbled upon an article. It was about musical preferences and the brain. That's when I learned about the power of familiarity in music. It turns out, our brains love the predictable. When we hear music from our "I finally understood," my preference wasn't a sign of being closed-minded or old before my time. It was a beautiful, entirely human response to the world. My brain was simply optimizing for comfort and joy, drawing from a well of positive associations built over years. This realization was incredibly free. The next time Sarah suggested new music, I didn't just mumble. I said, "You know what? I'm really feeling some classic rock today. The stuff that just hits differently." And when she raised an eyebrow, I just smiled. I no longer felt guilty for reaching for the familiar, for letting the sounds of my past soothe and energize me. It wasn't about rejecting the new. It was about honoring what truly resonated with me. So yes, my playlist rarely changes. You'll still find me humming along to forgotten grunge anthems and 80s synth pop. And that's perfectly okay. If you're like me, finding deep comfort in the sounds of yesterday, know that there's a whole neural network backing your choices. It's not about being stuck. It's about finding your unique soundtrack. Listen to what makes your soul sing, regardless of its release date. Your brain knows what it's doing. Key psychology.